Hi everybody. I just want to find out and if we could talk about what's really going on. I know many of us have been through tough times uh, this year as well as last year. The stock market is not doing very well as of last week and early this week, and some might have lost money, myself included. And everything is so expensive. In the grocery stores, you go in and you find empty shelves. And so it comes to a point whereby you wonder what is really going on. How long is this going to be? What can we do so that um, to prepare? And so I would want to hear your views. And as Christians, Pastor, I'm a Christian, and hopefully many of you are. What do we do, or what does the Word of God tell us about how we should deal with this? In the first thing is that when the stock market is going down, as it is, there's correction, and everywhere you turn around to the news, business people, some of them are, forecasting that this is going to be a crash. I don't think it's going to be a crash. Yes, there will be a correction, but do not panic. Do not be sucked into selling everything that is in your 401k or other retirement accounts that you might have. In fact, I believe in the coming weeks and days, it might be time to buy, because when you are investing in the stock market, you are buying mutual funds, you're buying ETFs, you're buying stocks like Amazon, Google, and all that. So it would be a very, very good opportunity to buy when they are really very low, because now they have really dropped a lot. And it's not time to panic. It's time to use wisdom. I know everybody is just saying sell, 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 but really we should be investing for the long term. Do not speculate. And I know also the housing market, especially here in Canada, prices of homes have really gone up. You'll be lucky even to be able to get a home in places like Toronto, Vancouver. So many people are looking to buy homes. And so, because of scarcity of homes, everything is, skyrocketing. So you find that homes that used to cost maybe 900,000 in Toronto are now maybe 1.3 million. And you come to a point whereby you're like, who is going to be affording these homes? And where are people going to be raising their families? You have kids, you don't want to be living in a condo with 2, 3 kids. And so it's really going to affect us. And what do? Do you move out of the city and live in the suburbs and drive into the city for 1 hour or an hour and a half? So those are things that we find ourselves facing. There's so much inflation, everything has gone up. And so we have to teach one another on what ways do we do so that we're not so stressed. We're not now taking up on 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs. And so what do we do? And so I would appreciate if any of you can share comments and your opinions and what you think we should do. And so in my opinion, I believe maybe sharing information may help somebody, and then people know they're not also alone. When you look, everything is just tough. People have lost jobs, and hopefully we are able to get back in the job market and get well-paying jobs. But sometimes those are not there. The virus also might be causing many people not to, work full-time as they might want. And so what do we do? How do we maneuver and come out the other side of this pandemic whole and not stressed? So I would encourage that you leave your comments, and let's start there. So, given that we have seen all these changes, I believe the first thing is ensuring that you're healthy. Have your routine, exercise routine, eat healthy. Do not just now go for junk food. So that will help you have a clear mind. And when you're healthy, then you have everything. Because when you're not healthy, even if you have all the money in the world, it will do you nothing. So I believe the first thing is focusing on our health. Our mental health is a big thing. I've seen even where I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. We do have many young people that are really suffering mentally. So reaching out to our friends, and so that people know they're not by themselves, and that checking on each other, and just call your friends, call somebody you have not talked to for a long time, and let them know, find out how they're doing, and also being open. Don't be afraid to share, if you're suffering financially, if your health is not well, don't be afraid to say, I'm not well. Sometimes we just say, oh, I'm okay, but deep inside, people are suffering. And so do not be afraid to say, hey, I am not well, and ask for help. If you need 1, 2, 3, say, you know what, this is what I need at this time. And also be financially wise. Let's say this, what are we spending our money on? We have to be very clear that some of the resources are scarce. Money and time are limited resources. So how are we spending our time? Are we just watching movies, wasting time, or are we using that time to do other things that are beneficial to us? Also, money. What are we spending money on? Are we just spending on stuff that we really don't need? And are we taking on too much debt and not paying it off? And so we find that we are so overburdened with repayment of debt. So it's time to consider that, if we used to spend money on certain items, maybe it might be time to, cut those out at this time. And also, I believe in planning. So like sometimes we find that we just do activities, we go to events, and in those events we are spending money, and we are also spending time. So it's a way of planning our lives in advance. What is more important? Is it just going out with friends, going to evening parties, and just spending, or for each time you go to a party, you're going to spend some money, you're going to look for a new dress? Is that really important? So, and also spending the time with friends and family. It's very important that we take our time to spend with our children, as well as getting to know their mental state at this time. How are they doing? And let them open up to us, so that if somebody need help or therapy, then that can be done before it's out of hand. So all I'm just making this video to encourage somebody out there, and also let's have a conversation as to how are we going to go through these times. Let's encourage one another. So thank you for watching this video. I would appreciate if you can subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And so at the bottom of the video, there are so many icons. There are several icons at the bottom where you can subscribe, like, and click on the bell. You'll be notified. Otherwise, bye. See you later.